cool piece of history to have right here in Buffalo.
The Little Rock, of course, was the flagship of the mighty 6th Fleet in the Mediterranean for quite a number of years and never had to fire a shot in anger. Maybe some target practice, but never against an enemy.
Pretty neat stuff.
Yeah. And our weather, what a segue this is going to be, has turned pretty neat. You know, one of the reasons that other meteorologists and I have begun to get suspicious that the Lake Erie temperature sensor is too warm is because we've had days where the lake was warmer than the air temperature, and yet it still produced that stabilizing of the atmosphere in the Buffalo area. If the lake were really that warm, it should not eliminate clouds. And it's warmer right now than the air mass. The air temperature is 73. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Going to the Italian festival tomorrow? Well, here's the deal meteorologically. A pretty good day, but it does get a little dicier as we get into the afternoon. There will be a few spotty showers and thunder showers trying to develop during the afternoon, but there will also be a breeze off the lake. So gambling on that part of physics, I think will certainly be rain-free in the city of Buffalo and immediate suburbs at 2 o'clock. Maybe a few pop-up showers or thunder showers by the late afternoon. Humidity coming up a little, but certainly not oppressive and not as humid as it was yesterday. Still could be a few in the evening, but the key word to remember is scattered. And generally, when activity is scattered, the majority of the area at any given moment is not getting it. In the meantime, we've got a refreshing breeze here in Buffalo, 15 miles per hour. That's the sustained wind at the airport. Much lighter winds in the southern tier. And the weather headlines, a pleasant night for one and all. As I say, good sleeping weather, moderate humidity, a few spotty thunder showers tomorrow afternoon, and again Monday afternoon, most of them inland from Buffalo. Doesn't mean we won't get anything, but nothing like the disastrous flooding threat of coming up with these 2 rounds. A sultry midweek. I don't personally use the word hot until I'm talking about 90. And I'm not talking about 90, but it's going to be pretty sultry by midweek. 73 with a fresh breeze. Humidity, it's up there a little bit, 68%, but it's feeling better than it did yesterday. And you can see what the lake breeze is doing. Another reason I'm suspicious about that 78, but up in Toronto, 81. Seasonably warm in New York and D.C. Cool in Boston with a storm system pulling in a north-northeast wind off the cold Atlantic waters. You may have noticed on the left side of your screen, 94 in Minneapolis. The heat's on in the Midwest and the northern plains, some real heat out there. This cool front is sending out some showers and thunder showers well ahead of it, and a few of those could pop in here tomorrow afternoon. Current temperatures, it's 80 at Wilson. No Lake Erie breeze on the shore of Lake Ontario, so typically with a southwest breeze, the Lake Ontario shoreline becomes the hottest spot in our viewing area. Low 70s near Lake Erie. And then as we drop to the south, it gets even cooler. The clouds have hung tough in the interior of the southern tier, so we're only looking at mid-60s here. The sun's out in Dunkirk, you can tell, 73. Overnight, a nice night, some clouds, but general clearing has already begun. Sunday, as we get to early afternoon, a few showers and thunder showers will be approaching, and here again, the model says, yes, there will be lake shadowing, stability in the metro area, with more activity away from the metro area. Later in the day, a few showers could cross the metro area. Most of the activity tomorrow night and Monday will be well inland. And again, none of this has the potential to cause the kinds of awful problems we had late last week. 62 for an overnight low, some mid-50s in the foggy valleys. The fog gets there in the morning. Tomorrow we head up a little warmer, 79, maybe a few spotty showers and thunder showers in the afternoon, a few around tomorrow night, a little on the humid side too, 66. And then we're kind of muggy on Monday, 82, with a few afternoon showers and thunder showers, mostly inland. Tuesday and Wednesday rain-free. The next round of showers and storms arriving Wednesday night and Thursday. Those could be more numerous. Wednesday's high, I'm going for 87, and then we're back to the upper 70s late next week. And right now, a week from today, looks just fine, less humid.
All right, Don, thank you so much. Nick, let's race.
Yeah, just how dangerous is racing in IndyCar? We found out during qualifying today, and we're going to show you next.